So I didn't think I was gonna do a second book review today, but I figured I did. I read pretty fast. But so now I'm doing a review on The Mistake by Ellie Kennedy. Oh my god. Grace and Logan's book was, I love it. Like, it just made me, how I'm gonna say it, but like it made me fall for Logan and Grace the way I fell for Garrett and Hannah's. It's just because the way they were the entire book. Like, I love Grace. Like, oh my god, she's definitely a girl's girl. Um, for real. Um, I okay. So if you haven't read the books, please, please do not watch these if you don't like spoilers or not. But if you like spoilers, you can stay. But I knew something was off when Grace got introduced with her friend. I'm like, her friend's gonna do something slimy. I feel like it was just my instinct, because when she said they were the best friends for a while, I was like, because it's just the way she was. Like, it's like hard to describe, but I'm like, something bad's gonna happen with that. But Logan, on the other hand, I kind of feel for him on what he has to sacrifice to make everybody happy. But at the same time, I feel like throughout the book, like, bro, you need to make yourself happy too. I know a lot of the times people want to help the person that's struggling in their family. Like, especially when it comes to people who went through stuff like family members being alcoholic or drug addicts, or, like, you know what I mean? It's like you want to help as much as you can by sacrificing everything you can to help that person. If you're that person that needs to be like, okay, whatever, I'll just sacrifice it and just not deal with my happiness, but be there for family instead of me being happy. I At first I did not like Logan's father, because it's like, bro, like, you're supposed to be the dad in the situation. Your sons are not supposed to be taking care of you in a way. But at the same time, I'm like, maybe there was like a thing of like, I wish they could have told us like why in the first place. But in a way, it's like sometimes a person can just be an alcoholic for no reason and just start drinking and just don't stop. Which sucks, because most of the time I wish alcoholics or people who like are drug addicts would really think about the other people in their life. I'm not downing alcoholics or drug addicts, but it's like, I wish sometimes people can just like take a look at somebody who's sober and go in their shoes and be like, oh wow, I'm really messing up other people's lives. Maybe I should like get help. But most of the time I kind of feel for the people who are an alcoholic or drug addict, because I know it's hard, especially with some programs saying, oh, we'll help you the best way we can. But ultimately, like, sometimes places do fail people. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not trying to down those, but in a way, it's just like sometimes it could help, but sometimes it doesn't. So I understand where people with addictions, whether it's alcoholic, drug related, or any of that, fear of like going like this and it just being a waste of money. You know what I mean? So that kind of sucks. But the whole time in the book, I was happy with the way Logan and Grace's chemistry was. But I hate the fact that Logan was pining over Hannah. Like, bruh, you know she's taken. Come on. I get it. But thank God they cleared it up with what he was jealous of, what Garrett and Hannah had. But at the same time, but it's like, bro, there's a girl that wants you. And you're going to mess this up. And sure as crap, I was right. When I was first reading, I was like, he's going to mess up with her. Guarantee he's going to say something stupid. And he did say something stupid. But at the same time, I'm wanting to go through this book and being like, bro, what is wrong with you? Then I didn't like the fact that Grace's freaking friend, oh, bro, girl code, okay? Girl code, Ramona. Like, you don't go after somebody's man, you know what I mean? In my head, I'm like, bro, Grace, that's a bad friend. But I understand like having years of relationship with somebody, but I would be like Grace too. If somebody went after my man, and we've been together for like 9 years now, almost. Our anniversary is in like August. August, September. It's somewhere. August, September. Yeah, yeah, we got 2 anniversaries, our wedding and our actual time we got together. But it's like if somebody went after him, I'd be a little bit mad too, because you don't just text somebody's man that you know your friends liking at the moment. That's so breaking girl code, and that's so messed up on so many levels. You know what I mean? Even if two people are fighting, you don't do that. Like, you're either a girl's girl or you're not a girl's girl, and that's just so messed up to say a little bit, because it's like some girls need to learn boundaries, but also some guys need to learn boundaries if you know people in a relationship too, because it goes both ways, like girls for girls and guys, because I'm not gonna put like one sex down and not the other, because like I've seen some stuff and I'm like, bro, people are crazy sometimes. But I came to the realization that I'm a girl's girl, even like I'm like Grace, even if I'm like not 100% on forgiving somebody at the moment, I'm still that girl's girl. Whether I hate the person or not, you know what I mean? I'm still gonna be like, if this person's in a bad situation or needs help, I'm like there, you know what I mean? But if it's like that much of a hurt, it would take me a little bit, like how she was with her friend. But the fact that I hated, which hopefully they do this, like when it comes to their story, like on the Off of Campus series on Prime, like I hope if they throw that with the mix and not change that. I know they changed a little bit with like Logan's story a little bit, and that's okay, but like I want to see how their book plays out. But with the scene with her friend Ramona, are they gonna have that in the series or not? If so, it's kind of messed up, like with that. Like, I hate that the coach is not gonna be a coach to the other team when they went to help Ramona out. But at the same time, I'm like, girl, I know I'm a girl's girl and I would help you out of a situation, because no girl should go through that. But in a way, like, this is why you trust your instincts, and I'll tell them, be like, well, if you're not going with me, then I'm not going by myself, kind of situation. Usually girls stick together, like in groups or like in two or whatever. But I wish Ramona would have did her gut instinct and said, no, I'm not going. Like, if like this feels off, no. I wish she would have used her instinct. I'm glad Logan and Grace helped her friend, because like I said, Grace is a girl's girl and I love that for her. It's just, yeah, that was crazy. It's like, oh God. Like, how is she gonna handle that if her friend did get hurt? You know what I mean? Like, how could you come back from that? Because you'd blame yourself as that friend. But at the same time, Grace needed that space too, because sometimes when you do have a long relationship with a best friend and stuff falls out of place, it's like, it's hard to build trust and that relationship back. But at the same time, it's like, how could you throw away like years of friendship? You know what I mean? So hopefully they do, but in a way, I hope Grace keeps her boundaries too and be like, we can be friends, but you know, but yeah, I am 5 out of 5ing this book because I love their story. I can't wait to like read more of Ellie Kennedy's books, because I'm so in love with the series. Now I'm like, I love the boys and the way they are. And I can't wait to see how this book would be portrayed when their season comes out in the Off-Campus series on Prime. But other than that, 5 out of 5 read for me, and I can't wait to read Ellie and Dean's, I think, book next. I'm not sure it's going to be reviewed next, but once I read it, I'll review it and give you my thoughts. And that's my review on The Mistake by Ellie Kennedy, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!